You're lifted up off the ground. They are not dead. They get scorched up and they say, "Oi! Who's got that fire in here? Put that out. That's against the rules."
We need everyone in this. We can't just have someone fading off.
Who's asking me about the stairs in the middle of a fight?
Whoa, it's your mum.
Mum? Tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai hoki mai anō. Welcome back to Gunge'ons Dragons. We're playing D&D with kids. It's going great so far. My name's Ihir Butler. I am your humble dungeon master, or Gungeon master for this game. And I'm joined at the table by an incredible group of heroes. Do you want to say hello, heroes?
Hello. What's good?
Last time we played, we had some crazy stuff go down. Previously on Gunge'ons and Dragons, some crazy stuff went down. Our four heroes, Natasha, Ion, Nova, Marcus, and we were rocking up to the town hall. We were seeing the gunge pouring in the other direction as we walked. And then there it was, at the end of the street, a giant building that looks just like this. And here we are, your minis on the map, staring down at a giant town hall, and underneath the front door is oozing a steady stream of grey gunge, seeping out into the city, flowing down the streets, causing all sorts of chaos. Havoc, even. This is where we're going to pick up. We're all at the end of the street. You're looking down at the town hall, ooze pouring down the street. What are we going to do? Nova, first hand in the air.
So, I've got a magical bucket of paint, and
That's right.
I can paint something and it becomes real.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I could paint like a magic type of like vacuum cleaner, and so I can get the gunge
You can vacuum up the gunge?
Yeah.
There's a lot of gunge coming down the underneath
but it's
the
gonna be
door.
like massive.
Oh, it's a massive vacuum.
So I got
Okay.
big.
It might use up all the paint in your paint bucket. Is that okay with
Yeah.
you? Okay. We've got a
long as
magic
it gets-
vacuum cleaner plan over here to suck up all of the gunge.
Yeah.
All right. Any other ideas? Do you want to go near this town hall? I think Aaron had his hand up next.
Or like maybe like take a look through the windows.
Any other ideas? Sneaky, vacuum cleaner. Zahara. Yeah.
Me and Marcus help Nova and Eon to get up. I fly up with Nova, and then Marcus like jumps up with Eon.
Okay. We got a jumpy, flyy situation to go up to like the top level windows to see what's happening.
Maybe. How about how about all of us go through the door?
Are you going to go through the front door?
Yeah.
All hands up for front door? Happy with the front, going up to the front door?
See the gunge, right?
The gunge is pouring out from under the front door, so you'd have to walk through the gunge.
Vacuum cleaner? Vacuum cleaner, yes.
Could vacuum cleaner your way up to the front door?
Okay.
That's what you want to do?
Yep.
That's what we can do.
Okay.
Nova pulls out her
all
magical...
the paint.
Let's say, to get a vacuum cleaner just to get up to the front door, if you want to suck up the gunge, let's say it uses maybe half of the paint that's in that
Because
paint
it says
bucket.
I have 3 times that I can use it.
Oh, does it? Okay. Let's say...
2 times maybe.
Depends how good your painting is, I think. Go ahead and roll your d20 and add your, let's
How large
say,
is it gonna go? And how-
dexterity modifier.
16.
16 is pretty good.
15 minus the 1.
Let's say you paint an incredible vacuum cleaner. Beautiful, wireless vacuum cleaner. And it only takes one of the uses of paint. So make sure you mark on the piece of paper. You've got 2 lots of paint
I've
left
got already a 3
in your
here,
bucket.
so I can rub it out.
Incredible. You try the switch on it, it's ready to go. High suction power on that bad boy. Okay.
Let's do this.
So you guys gonna rock straight up to the front door, sucking up the gunge as you go, making a clear path for yourselves?
Yeah.
So, we've got Nova heading up first. Everybody following up behind?
I can go behind,
Yeah?
yep.
Cool. All right, let's move these minis up front. As you get closer to the town hall, you start to hear this bassy... It's like a subwoofer from inside that's just... You can feel the ground starting to vibrate the closer you get. Nova leads the way, hoovering up all of the slime that's coming down and clearing a path through as you walk up to the front door. It's there in front of you. What do you do?
Go in.
I take slow steps in and look around.
You open the door? Okay. You're hovering up the gunge. Eon reaches forward with his muscular arm, with his great genetics, opens the door and it pushes open, swings wide, and you see inside a giant swirling grey portal of gunge coming out into the city. It's all coming from here and it's spilling out the front of this portal into the inside of this town hall. As you push the door open, you see all this and you hear this person up here. He's got a little microphone attached to his face and he's saying, "Come on everybody, we've got to keep the ooze coming into the city. You remember what the mayor told us before he left? We need to keep working on our gunge pewters to keep the rift, the portal open. And remember the most important thing? Hey, who let those kids in here? They're not allowed in here." I need everyone to roll initiative. Okay? We need to roll D20. D20, add your dexterity to see how fast you are. Because
18. Wait.
my God.
Yeah, 18.
18 including your
20. That's
22.
23.
Oh
22.
my goodness.
I got 20.
It's too much. It's too fast.
I got 22.
16.
16. How much for Natasha, please?
22.
Big 8. Huge 8 for Natasha. Here we go. Okay, this is how it happens. As soon as all of the gunge creatures in here see you, there's gunge oozing on the floor. They're all working beep, boop, 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 beep at these gunge pewters, they call them. Crazy nomenclature. They're gonna all look at you and they say, "Hey, what are these kids doing in here? They're not allowed in the town hall. We cannot let these plucky young adventurers mess with our portal. We need to keep the guns flowing into the city." And the first thing that happens is Marcus, fast as anything, is gonna do what he does. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit the fire potion.
You're gonna hit the fire potion. You're gonna neck the fire potion.
Yeah.
Put the fire potion in the portal so that the portal like breaks.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Genius ideas. What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna try and do like a wide like shotgun burst type thing so I can get the computers.
So you can get the computers.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see they're working at the computers. Which ones are you gonna try and get?
I'm gonna split my beam into like 2, so it's 2 separate ones. So for this computer,
Amazing.
that computer, whatever.
I feel like you're probably gonna have to move yourself so that
Yeah.
you don't scorch your friends.
Yeah, so I'm just.
Yes, we don't
You don't want to get scorched up by this fire. This
gonna go
fire's
like
the
right
real
here.
deal.
All right.
Gonna come in here and you're gonna go try here and then go straight through Ion, or you're gonna go upstairs?
Up there, yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty crazy move, but it might just be crazy enough to work. And how does this? Is this out through your fingers again?
This is my mouth.
This is out through your mouth.
Yeah.
Lets out, Marcus lets out the loudest work any of you guys have ever heard. And then just hurlers of flame pouring out of his mouth up into lighting up the inside of this town hall, burning up here, burning up towards here. What's gonna happen is, if you remember last time, the gunge monsters get a chance to jump out of the way.
Yeah, sure.
Computers, I don't think they can jump. So
Yeah, exactly.
they're probably, we'll see what happens with them.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll for these gunge creatures to see how quickly they can move up. But they're not super quick. So
Yeah.
the first one, this one down here,
Yep.
he fails.
Dang.
The one upstairs, he also fails. He rolled a natural 1. That's terrible for me, amazing for you guys.
They didn't move. They got.
They got scorched right up. So what I need you to do,
But those are people, aren't they?
Not really.
they're gunge creatures. They're like gunge people in the shape
They
of
hurt
people.
the frogs.
Marcus.
He heard the
What?
Marcus, I need you to roll your d6 3 times,
Yeah.
add up the total, and that's how much damage these gungies
Okay,
will
2.
take.
5. So that's
5
6,
total?
7. And 6. 7 plus 6.
14.
14.
7 plus 6.
No, 13.
15.
It's 13, not 20.
My brain's
Big
not
13.
braining.
We got there.
13.
13
That's
points
more
of
than last time,
damage
actually.
to both of these
So they're both dead.
creatures. They are not dead. They get scorched up and they say, "Oi! Who's got that fire in here? Put that out. That's against the rules." Computers also get scorched up a little bit, but you can see that they're still beep, boop, beep, boop,
Is the
beep, boop.
portal still operating?
The portal's still going, it's swirling, there's guns
think the
still
last one.
oozing out into the room. But Ion goes next. That was an incredible turn from Marcus.
So, what I realized it, I tried to throw a punch, but then this big hand I was gonna punch this little guy right here,
He's gonna punch him.
but instead, a big shadowy hand grabs him and throws him into that computer, which breaks it.
What abilities are we using over
The
here?
grappling void.
The grappling void will grab someone and stop them from moving.
Oh,
It's not going to throw them away, but it will stop them from running away. It'll stop them from doing whatever
Yeah.
they're doing. Still pretty cool. We go with that.
yeah.
Okay. You all watch as this dark, smoky, sparkly,
No,
ashy energy starts to come out of Ion's hands as he reaches back, lunges forward with a punch towards this Gunge monster here, standing at the computer, but his punch stops short and instead this black energy, this dark matter energy launches out almost like a net and closes in tight around this Gunge
poor
monster.
dude.
Okay, so he needs to make what's called a wisdom save to try and resist it. He's going to try and throw it off. He gets gunged and he says, "What's happening here? I'm trying to work on my gunge-puter." And if he rolls high enough, he's going to try and get
No,
up.
please.
Okay? Here we go. He rolled just too low. He rolled a 10. He needed to roll a 12, but he rolled a 10, so he doesn't get out of the way. Dark matter energy closes in around him and he stops. He can't reach his gunge-puter that he was
see?
working on, and you see the lights on the gunge-puter slowly start to power down, and you start to hear this start to get more intense. Incredible turn from Ion.
Nice.
The portal pulses and there's a big wave of gunge flows out of the portal into the house. Everybody needs to make a dexterity check to try and jump out of the way of this
D20?
wave. D20. Add your dexterity modifier.
16.
You're trying to get over.
12.
You're all so lucky because you needed to roll a 12 or higher to jump out of the way. The gunge flows through, out the open front door, and you all jump up into the air. The springy boots of Manny the uncle, old Uncle Manny, send you flying
Thank
into
you,
the air.
Manny.
The gunge passes beneath you and you land and you're safe. You're all good. Next in the turn order is Nova. What are you doing, Nova?
Yep. I remember from the start, I do control minds. And these two have quite a mind like, gunge, 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 we need to get the gunge going.
They're keeping this gunge
Yep.
flying into the city.
Maybe I could control their minds to think like, do something. Maybe
Okay.
they could smash their own computers if that's possible. Just like,
Do you have a magic spell that can help you do that?
oh, I do have this potion command.
It's a spell command, right?
Spell,
So you
yeah.
cast the spell and you can command something
Yeah.
to do whatever you tell it to do.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I think you can command one thing. So if you want to choose one of the gunge golems to yell out a command, and then you tell them what you'd like to do, you can do that if you like.
So I just close my eyes and I breathe, and inside of their heads, I'm telling them to stop. Oh, do I have to pick one?
You have to pick one.
Probably that one, yeah.
This one here? Okay,
'Cause
this
I'm
one's been
closest to
stopped.
that
This one is still working. Boop, 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 boop.
And I tell it in their mind, this computer is your worst enemy. Punch it.
I like it. Well, that's a pretty good command. Okay, these gunge monsters have to make a wisdom saving throw to resist the command. It rolls an 11, and it needed to roll a 12. So here's your command, and it says, hang on a second, she's got a point. I hate this gunge-puter. I'm gonna smash it up. Incredible. The command takes force. Everybody hears the magic in Nova's voice ring out. Okay, next, upstairs, this gunge creature, he's got a little microphone, and he says in a voice that sounds slightly familiar from a radio broadcast that happened a little while ago. He says, "Oi, these kids in here, get them out. If I'm not the deputy mayor, this is my place."
The mayor.
And he's going to use his action, which is called Big Telling Off. What I need all of you to do is make a wisdom check. As he says, get out of here.
6 or
You all need to get out of here.
20?
I said
D20.
What?
18.
17.
17.
25.
17, yes.
25.
24.
17.
24.
For you three, Marcus, Nova, Eon, you hear this. you hear this, "Oh, you lot, get out of here!" And you say, "This guy, I'm not listening to this guy. We're here, we're gonna close the portal." And Natasha hears this, and you feel this feeling of deep fear set in. You don't like this man yelling at you like this, so if you want to, you have a choice here, Natasha. Either you can stay in the room and disobey his big telling off, but you'll take a little bit of damage, boring damage, or you can listen to what he says and you can run out into the street.
Listen what he says and like run out.
All right,
Oh no!
here we go. This is where you move. You go, you don't like this big telling off, and you go, but, and this Gunge creature up here says, "Ha ha, that's right. I'm gonna tell you all off until you all run away." Natasha, it's your turn. You just find yourself outside in the street.
Going to turn invisible and like go upstairs to the portal and try like break it
Try and break the portal. Okay.
Invisible.
with my invisibility.
How does it look when you turn invisible? Do you cast a little spell on yourself?
I'm just like invisible, then I'm invisible.
Okay. Outside on the street where no one can see, Natasha disappears. No one can see it, and then, but if you're looking closely, you just see these little footsteps coming back up here, tinkling away up here. How do you get up here though? There's no stairs.
You can fly, can't
Yeah,
you?
I can fly.
You can only cast one of your spells each turn, and you just cast invisibility on yourself. Very cool. So what you can do if you want is you can get inside and sneak up, and then on your next turn you can cast fly so you can come up to the second story and try and break the portal.
But who doesn't have stairs in their house?
Crazy, right? These Gunge town hall people.
How did
they
they
get
get
up
up
there?
then? How did the mayor get up there?
That's a good question. You have to go in and ask him.
Matey, how did you get up there without any stairs?
Who's that talking to me? There's a disembodied voice talking to me from somewhere. Who is that? Who's asking me about the stairs in the middle of a fight?
Whoa, it's your mum.
Mum, what are you doing here? Okay, I'm gonna say let's. Incredible. Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier to find out from this.
7 plus, what's 7 plus 5?
That's 12 total, and he looks down into the downstairs area and he says, "Oh, Mum! Oh, I got up here. We had stairs. We had them removed so that people couldn't come up and mess with the portal. What are you doing here, Mum? Why can't I see you?" Okay, that's Natasha's turn. A crazy turn, an incredible turn. Next in the turn order, Marcus.
Distraction.
You've just toasted up some dudes.
Yep.
You're ready to go. You've heard him start talking to his mum. Carnage, absolute carnage. The sound of this portal is underneath everything in here.
And you've distracted him, which is good.
And you've distracted him for a moment. What are you doing down here?
Okay. Well, both of them are distracted because look, Mr. Mayor up here just got bamboozled by talking
Absolutely
to his
bamboozled.
mom, and then you got other grey guy down here, which has been sidekicked by Nova. So his mind is absolutely also bamboozled. So I'm gonna go up for him. Up there, I'm going to use my carbon fiber. I'm going to change the molecular structure of the carbon fiber, and I'm going to make it heavier, and I'm going to send a wall of just straight carbon fiber at this dude up here.
This is absolutely huge if true. So you're not moving
Yeah.
up there yourself, you're just sending a wall
just-
of carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So this is going to be one of your potions.
Yep, genetically changed.
A crazy genetically changed
Got the
carbon
carbon
fiber
fiber.
potion.
Is
Yep.
it this one?
Which sounds
Powerful?
completely legit to me. What I would like you to do is I'd like you to roll a d20
Yep.
and add your, let's say, dexterity modifier.
Not good. 18.
That's a big.
23.
23.
That's
yeah.
big. That's big time. Okay, go ahead and roll, let's say, 2d6.
That's 4 and 4. 8.
4 and 4. The deputy mayor upstairs gets
Big numbers.
whomped.
Oh,
Whomped by a wall
Yay!
of carbon fiber, molecularly molecularly changed carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Takes 8 points of damage. Oh man, he is woozy. He gets wounds
Oh,
and he
my
says,
God.
"Nobody treats the deputy mayor like that in the town hall. Mum, Mum, help me. Wherever you are, Mum, he's hurting me with the carbon fiber." Marcus's turn. Amazing. I forgot before to take the turn of these Gunge dudes down here, so I'm going to do that very quickly. This one is going to follow the command from Nova, and he's going to bash his computer console. He's going to do his attack on the console, which is going to hit, and it's going to deal 5 points of damage to this computer. He just smashes into it with one of his Gunge arms, and you see guns splash all over the computer. It starts fizzing and sparking as he says, "I don't like this computer, I don't like this anymore. Hang on a second, I've been tricked. I've been tricked by magic." This Gunge creature over here, he's gonna try and get out of the dark matter holding him, okay? So he's gonna try and roll a 12 wisdom check to try and escape. And he rolls a natural 1. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it at all.
Yes.
Okay, Gungeoneers, they've had their turn. Marcus is gone. Ion, you're there, you're still holding this guy.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to let go of that guy.
Yep.
I'm going to use my grappling void again. And now that I know that I have these kinds of stuff, I aim at the portal. My dark void, slender hands, grab on the thing and try crush it.
The portal itself?
Yeah.
The portal itself, I would say, okay, what's your aim is to try and close the portal with your dark matter.
Yeah, or
Hands.
like basically like surrounding like a sheet, like a dark matter shield.
Okay,
from,
if
like,
you do
restricting
that,
it from.
if you do that, you'd have to let him go.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
You let him go with your magic?
Yeah, and then I close up the portal.
Okay.
With my dark matter, like a shield, you know?
You can try. Okay. You can certainly try. Okay. What I want you to do
Okay, let's go.
is I want you to roll a d20 and add your,
D20. Okay.
let's say your strength modifier.
Okay.
You're channeling this dark matter energy and you're trying to use these tendrils of dark matter to close the portal. It's a big portal.
Okay.
Big portal.
A 13
Plus.
plus 5, 17.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. These dark tendrils of energy reach out on either side of the portal and grab on, and you try as much as you can. You flex your muscles,
Oh my gosh!
rippling, trying to close this thing. And the strangest thing starts to happen as these tendrils of magic start to get sucked inside this portal. And you find yourself pulling back on them to try and stop them from getting sucked
17!
in.
What?
This computer,
doesn't
the
work.
gun's computer down here is sparking and flashing.
Oh man, I'm stuck.
Portal is spinning from side to side, it's all swirling, and you're slowly getting pulled inside this portal. It's sucking you in.
But I thought I was over 12 though.
It's starting to pull you in. It is now Nova's turn.
Yes. Okay. I know what to move.
That was a good shout. That was a good shout.
I'm going to use my magical bucket again, and I'm going to draw like a laser that is really long, going straight for the portal to cut the darkness of your hand, like your.
A laser pointer, so you can just do that, so you can actually hold.
So what you're trying to do is you're trying to cut off the dark matter that's getting sucked inside the portal, is that right?
Yes, and hit the portal basically, so it stops making gunge, but it isn't destroyed.
Nova, so you can do one of those two things. You can either try and stop Ion from getting pulled into the portal, or you can try to close it.
To think of Nova, she's normally the big sister of the group, so she like normally would do anything to save her friends. So I think she's gonna go for saving Ion.
Gonna try and save Ion, try and get him back away from the portal.
Because
Okay.
it's better with more people. We need more people. We need everyone in this. We can't just have someone fading off and then trying to destroy this battle. We need everyone's help.
Are you gonna use your paint, or are you just gonna grab onto him and try and pull him back?
Yeah, I want to paint like actually not a laser, but a laser kind of machine that's like kind of small, but it shoots a laser straight cutting like the blackness that's coming out of his hands.
Okay. I like what you're thinking.
Like if the black is coming out here, that it just goes like that and use it back.
Okay. Laser machine, I don't think.
A knife. Never mind.
You paint a big knife?
I'm gonna paint, change of plans. I'm gonna go on the floor and I'm gonna paint quite a long knife so
Okay.
it reach all the way up. And I'm gonna go like that and chop off.
Easy enough to paint a big knife?
Yep.
Make an attack roll with your knife, your big knife that you paint. So just roll your d20 and add your dexterity modifier. So you want to try and chop.
3.
I've got a 2. Mine is
You jump up in the air and you swipe and you completely miss the dark matter energy that's pulling Ion slowly towards the portal.
I'm so sorry,
You hear the deputy mayor upstairs say, "Oi, stop them, keep them away from the portal. They're not allowed to go through the portal. Remember what the mayor said. Remember what the mayor said. Don't let them find out." That's the deputy mayor's turn. He is going to enter some buttons into his gunge pewter, and he's going to turn around and he says, "That's it, I've had enough. I'm going to give you one more big telling off, and if you don't get out of here and get away from the portal now, then there'll be trouble." Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
20.
D20, add wisdom.
20.
7 or 7?
You succeed.
Wisdom.
17.
I got a 19.
You succeed, you succeed.
Plus,
17.
Everybody.
Plus what? 20 plus what?
Wisdom.
Wait, plus wisdom.
20.
So I got 16.
These kids are not
24.
listening to me.
20. 24.
Mum, help me with these kids. Get them out of here. He does not want you to go anywhere near this portal.
Do I get sucked inside?
We'll find out on your next turn.
I'm gonna help.
Gunge pewters sparking, the gunge monsters are all getting smashed up and burnt up and commanded. There's an invisible Natasha and she goes next. What is she going to do?
I am going to fly
Yes.
up and try and break the portal.
Gonna
How
try and
about you
break the portal.
push it?
Oh yeah, push it over. Just push. Bye.
You cast fly on yourself and you appear. You become visible. Because you can only have one magic spell like that at a time, and you fly up. The deputy mayor says, "Hey, get away from that. Don't touch that." And how are you going to break this portal? You going to reach out and touch it?
I'm just gonna whack it with my sword,
You're gonna whack it
so
with your
then
sword?
my hand doesn't get stuck in the thing.
Go ahead and make a sword attack on the portal.
Sword attack.
This one here, you want to roll your d20 and then add that there.
Oh, does that say 14 plus 4?
18.
18.
Seems pretty good.
And then I 6 plus 2.
Your sword sinks into the portal and immediately starts to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Do you hold on to it?
No, I'm
You
just
let it
gonna
go?
let go.
Your sword's gone into the portal, sucked in. Gun just spilling out the other
What
way.
am I going to do? But I've been stuck here for 20 minutes.
Ion's just getting pulled closer and closer. This humming underneath everything is building. Natasha has lost her sword. It's in the portal. Next are the Gungeoneers' turns, and they're going to turn around and they're going to say, "We must keep them away. Get rid of them now." They're going to completely abandon their computers, and they're going to turn around and start making attacks on Ion
I'm ready. Here it goes.
and on Marcus. The first one's going to roll to attack Marcus. It's going to roll natural 1.
But I can't do anything because my hands are stuck and I can't do anything. Really.
He can still attack you. He's going to attack you.
Oh no, but
And that
die.
is going to be a 21 to hit. What's your armor class?
14.
That definitely hits, my friends. While you're getting slowly sucked into
Why
the
do I have the
portal,
worst luck ever?
you take 6 points of boring damage
So
as the
I
ray
have
gun
points.
splashes all
So
over you. You
I have-
take 6 points away from your total hit points, and however much you have left,
8.
the computers start flashing and beeping now that they're not being.
Am I gonna get sucked
Commands
in?
beeped into them. You're getting slowly more and more sucked in as we come back around.
We've been at that stage for 20 minutes now.
This is all a couple of seconds that it's happening.
So
in.
actually,
Yeah, then how am I not in the portal yet?
The computers start flashing and beeping. Meet, 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 meet. Marcus, what are you doing?
I know what I have to do. I'm absolutely ripping the carbon fiber potion off my chest once again, popping the top off, chugging it down. I'm generating these massive, bulky hands, bigger than Aaron's.
What?
Hulk. And it's just gonna absolutely grab the frame of the portal, and I'm going to attempt to do
You
that.
copied my move,
I
man.
know. I'm helping you, all right?
What?
And I'm grabbing.
instead of going in the middle, go with the side.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the frame, so it doesn't touch me. I'm gonna try my best to just rip it off.
Never
from,
mind,
like, all the
bro was
wires.
too buff.
There is no frame to this portal. This is just a magic circle
Is it
floating in
just
the
a
air.
circle?
It's just a circle of magic, cosmic energy leading somewhere that you do not know.
Because the frame is this.
Bro copied all my abilities.
Alright, I'm gonna try and make like 3 separate hands, right? Not too big though, because like I'm making them big because of the portal. But three hands, right? I'm gonna grab up all of the little grey people, and I'm going to what should I do them?
One of the people. I like the enthusiasm. I like what you're thinking.
I'm just gonna grab the one in
person.
front of me.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the one by Aaron.
Okay.
Bro actually has the same ability as me.
You're gonna make an attack on him with your carbon fiber
yeah,
fists?
I will.
Okay. So you've used your potion.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your strike.
10.
Plus?
Strength, plus 5, so 15.
15 hits.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll this because you had your potion. You get an extra D4.
So that's 1. Oh,
Bro's
good.
gonna get the highest number.
And 4, so 5 plus 3.
And you're reaching over. You're gonna move over and attack this guy.
Yeah.
You're moving all the way over here.
Yeah.
You
Well, yeah.
Reach in and
That's my
strike
hands
this guy. Completely dissipates into Gunge. He is totally gone onto the floor.
Oh.
It is now Ion's turn.
How you
Bro, what
One
am
of
I
them's
supposed
down.
to do?
You're
I
getting
saved
slowly sucked in. Make a strength check.
Okay.
You're really struggling.
You want to try and get over a 12.
A 9 plus 14.
Okay, you dig in your heels and you do not get dragged any closer, but the portal is slowly sucking you in. Your dark matter energy is getting
when am I gonna
slowly
get
pulled
sucked in,
in.
honestly?
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nah.
You're slowly getting sucked in.
I'd like to see what's on the other side though, so.
There's a layer action that happens here. The computers no longer have anyone manning them. No one's entering the computer combinations into the Gunge pewters to keep this portal stable, and you hear the entire town hall
My
shakes.
computer while playing high graphic games.
I need everyone to make a dexterity check.
No, D20. 9 plus 5?
You want to try and get over a 12.
Wow.
Oh, that's easy. So 9, so that's
14.
14?
14.
Oh, yeah, 14.
14. 14.
18.
For a second, you feel the gravity in the room try and pull you towards the portal. And you all reach out and grab onto a piece of furniture. You keep your footing, but it's slowly sucking everything in this room towards it.
Where's
No computers are happening.
I want to get to this. I want to get sucked. Not gonna lie, because I want to see what's
Nova.
on the side.
Can
are
I
you gonna
maybe
do?
set it on fire so it stops?
The portal or the Gunge pewters?
The portal.
The portal's just kind of doing its thing. It's just a big magical
Okay,
circle
then the
that's like.
computers.
You can try using your magical blast.
Okay, I'll just do a magic blast.
That's a good shout. Magical blast to the computer.
12 is 5, 17.
Incredible. This computer here blows up, explodes in a shower of sparks. Everybody feels the ground shake. The portal starts to warp into different shapes. Without the computers controlling this portal, it's starting to freak out, it's starting to change shapes, it's starting to turn into like a big amorphous blob, and everybody feels the gravity start to pull them closer to it. I need everybody to make one more dexterity check. And this time, it's a much higher DC.
big numbers only. 13.
Same.
So plus dexterity.
14.
Let me see.
So that's.
I'm 12.
Did anyone roll a 20?
I got 13
You
plus.
feel a giant wave of gravitational energy pull you towards first Ion. The dark matter is pulled like a rope through, and you see him go straight into the portal, and you see his shoes disappear.
It's a canon event.
He's gone.
He's
Did he just die? Did one of our friends just die?
Natasha, standing right next to the portal. Fairy elf, sucked in. Marcus, standing there, about to drink your next potion. You're lifted up off the ground, straight into the portal. And Nova, standing there, last of all, fired your magic blast at the computer, blew it up. You feel yourself lifting into the air, your hair rising off your shoulders, this giant circular portal facing you as you lift, and you're sucked straight towards it, head first, into the darkness. Flying through a black and white tunnel, You can see the grey gunge pouring underneath you in the opposite direction before the black and white tunnel slowly starts to turn multicolored, rainbow, reds, blues, pinks, neon colors of all description. And you see a river of gunge, all of the colors of the rainbow flowing the same direction as you're coming. You see a little speck of light grow at the end of the distance, at the end of a long tunnel, and it slowly grows bigger and bigger. You're flying towards it. You can feel wind blowing against your hair before it envelops you. Bright light, and you shoot out into a world completely full of rainbow colors, bright, incredible kaleidoscopic visions all around you. And that's the end of this chapter of Gunge'ons and Dragons.
Holy cow!
Join us next time where we're going to play some more D&D with kids.
Slay.
Bye.
Bye.
Well
What
done,
now?
you guys.
Hey you! Yes, you! Subscribe below!